Yeah, what's up, guys? So today I got my further review of East Coast Mesh. Overall, the colors very vibrant. Like I said in my last one, when I pulled it out of the bag, it's bam out there. And some meshes kind of lose a little bit of that vibrant color when you stretch it out. So I stretched this, and as you tell, it's still very much the same. Um, Pocket, I'll admit it can be better. What I noticed is I ran out of mesh. I could have made a deeper bag, but the mesh wasn't quite long enough. Like this bottom string is on the second to last row of diamonds. So um, I could have carried this down further, but as you see, when I do that, pocket gets even more shallow. So when I first strung it, it wasn't this deep. This is after got a little bit of break-in time, which was my warm-ups, and then I had a couple of D1 players fire some bombs at me from 10 yards away, and well, former D1 players. They don't play anymore. Um, but they both played for Canisius. One went on to become a coach at a couple local high schools, and then went down to Florida, coached for a while, and stuff like that. So they definitely knew what they were doing as far as shooting them. Rebound control on East Coast Mesh. Uh, all of them ended up inside the crease or just outside the crease. So that's anywhere from what 2.5 feet to 3 foot. So 3 feet for those who speak proper English. Um, so overall, it's definitely good. I give it um, probably a 9 out of 10. Solely because when I did my freezer test, it did harden a little bit, not enough to affect performance. But as you know, you're not going to play really. Sometimes they cancel games for deep cold, so putting it in the freezer, that's my basically my version of the ultimate test. If it can withstand the freezers, which are set to freeze stuff, if it doesn't freeze, then probably it's good. This just hardened a little. It didn't freeze. So, sorry, water break. Um, I've kind of got a dry throat thing going on, so I don't know if it's allergies or what. But anyway, back to the mesh. Pocket, pretty decent. It's a little lower than my usual taste, but I kind of ran out of mesh too. I wanted to keep the top real tight, like usual, but I would have liked my pocket to be up here. It's just I didn't have enough mesh to really do it. So that would be one of my only suggestions is maybe slightly longer, maybe like 2 or 3 diamond rows longer. Um, and then that'll give you more options as far as stringing. But otherwise, I can't say I hated it when usually all I do is hate on 12D. So overall, I'd say East Coast is legit. Um, Price wise, they're right in with most of the bigger mesh companies. Right around the same prices, maybe slightly higher than some. But I think I saw for their 2 color dye, it's like 37, $39, something like that. So almost 40 bucks, a little under. They're white. You'll save yourself a little money if you just go white. Um, but otherwise, I'd say it's worth it because, like I said, I got a good pounding of shots into this thing. I had a video, but the sun was starting to go down, so that we couldn't get the right angle of at the net and or makeshift net, um, and not get shadows and like little light flares on the camera. So it kind of looked awful. So I'm gonna keep this pocket in here and do another testing day. Not for my full-blown testing, but just so I can show you guys how I tested it and performance-wise, rebound control, and that stuff. Um, so I'm going to send Greg the link to this and let him see what he thinks, my thoughts on it. Any notes he might want to add to it, I'll do a furthering video. Like maybe there's something I forgot. But honestly, I took probably 60 to 80 shots. I did the outlet passing perfectly smooth. The only thing I noticed was that it actually skied more than my usual pocket, but that's more of a stringing issue than a mesh issue. So overall, yeah, 9 out of 10. This pocket, I admit, it's probably not my best, but like I said, I ran out of mesh at the bottom. So I was gonna go for a Gettleman replica in this, which I mean, yeah, he does normally have like a lower bag on it, but I wanted to modify it slightly to put it towards my game. So it throws amazing, hold is amazing. It had a lot of similarities to my 20D pocket, so I really can't wait to get the 20D, just so I can do a comparison, true test, comparing 12 to 20. Obviously, if they perform the same, then I can't really truly hate on all 12 diamond mesh. It has a slightly harder feel than some of the other. Like, hang on, let me see if I can do a drop test real quick. So see, the ball is right about here, and it only went down that much, not much at all. So I mean, it is a little harder. So we'll try a little higher. I just didn't want to drop it on my computer, so I'm going to back up. So as you see, the ball's about maybe 10 inches up, and I didn't even hit the channel. So, watch me fail. Now, let's see. It didn't hit dead on, but that's about as far as it went. Not bad. And see, it's got enough hold that I can be a dumb guy and cradle towards my computer, and it's not going to fall out. So the ball has very little to absolutely no rattle in the pocket. So as I said, I'm going to redo the shooting video. Probably go up to one of the local high schools instead of in my backyard, because there's lesser, the way the field is pointed, the sun setting will be out of the way of the video, so it'll be fine for shooting. So there's some tree cover around the field too, so it should help with that. So testing day 2 on this should be coming soon. Testing day 1 kind of bombed, but I may put up a couple of shots I took just to prove it, that it actually did happen. So I guess I will talk to you guys later and see what Greg thinks of this, and see what other notes he'll add to my review, and I'll add that to my my furthering review video, like I said. But freezer test, it probably has a 7 out of 10 as far as cold weather performance. But as I said, that's more of an extreme thing. So, alright, I will talk to you guys later. Check out Throne Mesh, check out East Coast Mesh. Both are great products. Zona Mesh, even another good one. A little cheaper on your wallet. So, yeah. Otherwise, I'll probably be back later with a couple of my recent stringings. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.